I designed the practice called Hips Happy Hour to do something that I don't think we do enough of in yoga. Yoga often involves hip lengthening, hip opening, and often not enough functional and important hip strengthening. Because we sit in chairs a lot, we're actually a lot more open and stretched out than we need to be in the backs of our hips and often deconditioned in our glutes and in the muscles of stability around the hips. So Hips Happy Hour looks to overcome that tendency among modern humans to be a little bit weak in our hips. And we do that in a way that strengthens three-dimensionally. So front, back, side, side. It's not just glutes, it's not just hamstrings, it's not just posterior chain, it's all of it. And so each week there might be a slightly different emphasis, but there are two exercises that I try to incorporate a little tiny bit each and every week. And one of them is the reason why we use a chair in practice. We get into this shape by coming onto our sides and either with the top leg straight or a little bit more accessibly top knee bent. Bottom hand can be in any position on a block, on your forearm, etc. Bottom leg sweeps through. What I'm looking for here is a straight line from the knees to the shoulders and the bottom leg lifting and lowering. If you join class, this is called the Copenhagen Adductor exercise. It's a modification of the original, which has the leg straight. We try to do that each and every week, which is a really important precursor or evidence-based movement that can predict whether someone may get injured in athletic endeavors. That's why we incorporate this one. The second exercise we do almost each and every week is bridge variations. Very often, bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, is taught in yoga as a back bend. And for years and years, I've been an advocate for bridge pose as a hamstring or glute strengthener, not so much as a back bend. In fact, it's really not a very good back bend. What we do in this practice is we work towards single leg bridges, which if they're not accessible to you today, totally fine. All you do is you take one toe, one heel up so that the toe is still on the ground, and you work with a little bit of an asymmetrical bridge. You might also graduate to crossing the ankle over the knee. You might graduate to knee to chest. And if that's easy for you, leg straight or knee bent, doesn't matter, you can start to elevate the foot that's still on the ground. So we do this every week. It's a really, really powerful way to notice if there's a difference in power and strength and endurance between your right side and your left side hip, and get it out of the way and even it out as early as you can. I think you're going to love this practice. Hips Happy Hour every Friday. Come join me.